All right, guys, welcome back to another episode. We are going to go spawn fishing today. We're going to do minnow fishing. We're going to go plastics with no split shot. I'm excited about putting fish in the boat. But before we get started, please support the channel and subscribing. And if you really want to learn a lot about what's going on behind the scenes, check out the membership. There's a join button. So if you're already a subscriber, there's a join button. Hit that and you're going to get a lot of behind the scenes. In fact, there's a lot of perks to being a member, including waypoints on other lakes across the country, just areas that you can actually focus in on to catch fish, giving you a place to go right away so that you can be successful on the water. It's a beautiful day. Overcast, spawning. Overcast is a great time. Fish are going to be a little bit more scattered, but we're going to try new areas in preparation for guide trips. We got some new merch on the website. Check it out. Got the hats. This is the cool breeze. We got the hoodies. Take advantage of that on the website. All right, let's do this. There we go. Fish on. First fish of the day, guys. Yeah. Solid fish here, guys. Oh, and they are all darkened up. Look at this. Good night. This is like perfect, guys. First fish. You see the tuxedo is completely on. Beautiful stud right there. We love this type of fish. Really lets you know that the spawn is upon us. And that coloring is just phenomenal. Now, we let them go. I use a number 4 hook, number 4, a number 7 split shot, and I keep it relatively close to my hook so the minnow can't outrun the crappie. Yes, it can happen. I use a 10-pound Comet from Sniping Braid. I tie it directly to everything. And what you're seeing right now is the Striker 10 in action, which I absolutely love. It's an easy lift to set the hook. So, more fish in the boat. Let's go. Now, what I like to do is I love to take advantage of the wind, guys. If you throw it with into the wind, let that wind coast it over the area. I do very little movement on my minnow. I let the wind do everything. There it goes, right there. Oh, baby. I really just like the wind to do all the natural movement. So it's pushing that float across the area, and that's what we're waiting for. It's just a hit. And I can watch it on the screen too. There it goes. Just a small eater, but an eater nonetheless. Bam. Again, I'm letting the minnow do its thing. I'm not really forcing it to go anywhere. If it sits there for an awful long time, then of course I am gonna adjust it just a little bit. But for the most part, I love natural minnow swimming around, not being pushed. And I think the crappie like it too. And there we go. Just took a little bit of coaxing right there. Boom. Oh yeah. You gotta love this, guys. Look at the color on this guy. Look at the color. Now this might be a black nose darkened up. It is. Look at that black nose, guys. Look at that. That's amazing. That is absolutely beautiful. And we're gonna let it go. Boom, right back. We're gonna try to catch one more here, and then we're moving on. This will be a good spot for the group tomorrow. There we go. Oh yeah. This is a big fish, guys. We're playing with it, which is dangerous. There he goes. That, my friends, is a big fish. Look at that. Absolute stud right there, guys. You gotta love it. That is spawn fishing at your finest. And we are gonna let it go. Absolutely great. You just gotta be patient, especially under a float. You just gotta be patient. I see a lot of times on the guide trips where people will they're not getting a bite, and so then they start rushing it, they start reeling it back. So I'm just telling you, be patient, be patient, be patient. Just let it sit there, As soon as you start moving and it becomes irregular, a lot of those fish won't just won't commit to it because it just doesn't look right. So just consider that. So having a great time out here, early morning, already 4 or 5 fish in the boat. Although we're not keeping them. Again, we don't typically keep them at all. Guide trips are going great. Just the guys to give you an update. We're booked all the way through May now. I will consider some afternoon trips, and some, you know, you do get cancellations in the spring due to due to the weather. So when those come up, I typically post this on my Facebook page. So we're on all platforms. For you guys that are new to 3-pound fishing, check them all out. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Just get on all of them, and you're going to see, you know, parts of all these trips, the back stories, all that stuff. But most importantly, the membership on YouTube is huge. Hit that join button, and then you can decide on what level you want to be. So giving away locations on lakes so that when you get started on a lake, you're not going in there completely blind, and gives you a good starting point to what you're gonna want to accomplish. So that's a slab, guys. Wow, that was easy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Big fish there. There we go. Boom. Not easy to do, but we did it. Yeah. Now that was a fun catch. Sometimes if you want to get the mamas, you gotta go where the harsh conditions exist, which is we're out here in the wind right now, but we're not gonna last out here. This is a good fish right there. See, a lot of these mamas, they aren't even up shallow yet. They're just still sitting on these branches and these trees, just sitting out here just chilling. And sometimes you have to go out and get them. We've gotten 2 now like that. So, but you know, it does put you in a situation where, like right now, we're fighting about a 15-mile-an-hour wind, so we're not going to stay out here. But definitely realize that when you go up shallow right now, this time of year, at least in my neck of the woods, you've got a lot of males, fun, aggressive fish. But if you want the really big fish, sometimes you have to venture out just a little bit from those spawning areas. So it's not to say that there's not some up there already, but that was fun. Woo, baby. We have a big mama right here, off to my right, off to my left. Here he comes, he's on it. Now all I do is watch the float. Boom. This is a big fish, guys. Boy, I'll tell you what, you can scope him. He was supposed to be way bigger than that. Just proof you can get out of the wind, man, you can have at it. Look at that, solid fish. Oh my gosh, we got it. And that guy went back to it, back and forth to it 3 times, guys. Wow. That was the perfect example of what we've talked about today. Pro tip, guys, don't give up. Let's stay there. Know that they're gonna come, they're gonna go to it a couple times. Solid fish. All right, guys, that's gonna end it. Do me a favor, hit that join button below. If you're a subscriber, do me a favor, bring it to the next level. Let's grow the membership. It's already getting bigger. I love it, I love it, I love it. A lot of behind the scenes stuff. In fact, I did a video while I was out here just for the members. Consider a membership. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, start there. Just hit the subscribe button. It shows us your support. It also, I mean, fuels the fire for us to get out here to do these videos on days that we're not guiding. Appreciate you guys. Take it easy. Have a great spawn.